Okay, so we will start. So in our last class, so what we had discussed, just I'm recalling, we have a login form and we have a registration form. Then for a registration form, this is my file sreg.jsp, and this is the process file for the registration form that already we had discussed. Then in a registration form, so any user will come to the registration form and any user will give the information, then the data will go to the database. So already that part we had stored it. This is my SQL environment, and here for this project that we have a database. Let the database name is grievance db, and under grievance db database we have a table name is student underscore registration, that already we have successfully executed, and one record that we had inserted. Then coming to the login form, then question is, the point is, whatever the username value, here username value we have given Java. So this record, this information 109 Priyanka 7 CSE Java SSS, this information that we have given in registration form. So after putting this information in registration form, the data have inserted into this table, student underscore registration table. Then in login form, so you see, so now I will show you. Now again I am running. Right click on the project, run as, run on server, select the server, click on next option, select the project, click on finish option. So first of all, this login form came to the picture. So username value and password value that I have to give. Okay, then if you are a new user, then you will do sign up. When I will click, then a registration form is coming to the picture, and you will put the data and click on sign up button, then data will go to the student underscore registration table. So that registration part already we have completed. Then coming to the login form, then our point is, whatever the username value and password value here. So in registration form, so we have two attributes in my registration form out of 1 2 3 4 5 6 attributes. So username value and password value, whatever we have given in registration form, that username value and password value, if I will put here, then I will click on login button, then I will go to student homepage. Because if a student is wanting to enter into homepage, then the student have to log in successfully. Okay, then which username and password value that the student, the user will give. Now whatever the username value and password value that the student will give in registration form. So already, so we have completed. So in my SQL environment, you see, so username is Java, password is SSS. So coming to the login form, this is the student login form that already I have explained. And you see, so in login form, so when action is generating, so when action is generating, when the user will give the username value and password value, after that when the user will click on login button, then login is login process dot JSP file will execute. So definitely, so we immediately we have to develop s login process.jsp. So right click on web app folder, new JSP. Okay, okay, one point, the environment have changed. Now click on open perspective, select Java E and click on open option. Okay, so now this environment is the advanced Java environment or Java EE environment. So right click on web app folder, then you see new JSP file. Okay, you click. So my file name is what? Is login process. Is login process. Is login process. Click on finish button and you see. So this is my process file for is login.jsp file, or we can say this is the process file. Here I will write the business logic for login form. So already username value and password value available in my table, student underscore registration table. So I will retrieve that value. That means select star from table name where the column username value is this and password value is this. So because our analysis is saying whatever the username value and password value we have given in registration form, that username value and password value when I will give in login form, then I will go to home page. So no doubt some JDBC code that I have to write. So for that I will import a package. So let it percentage at the rate page import equals to so java.sql package dot star package. So this is called as page directive, and since this is my process file, this is in this file I will write the business logic. So I will write within a scriptlet tag. I will write all the code within a scriptlet tag. So first of all, as usual, we will do the process our form data in my login form. So we have two attribute, one is for username and another attribute is password. So already this part I know, so I will write string s1 equals to a request dot get parameter. So within bracket I wrote uname, just I will check. Okay, so name equals to uname, for password name equals to pass we have written. So I will write here. Then for password, so I copied. Then I will paste here. So string s2 equals to request dot get parameter method within bracket I wrote pass. That means username value, whatever the user will give, so it will assign in what s1 and the password value assigned in s2. Now I will start my business logic. So business logic is nothing but a JDBC code. So already the username and password two column you see in this table. So from this value how I will check? So for that I will write the JDBC code, and we know that when I will write the JDBC code, so I will write within a try block, and once I am specifying the try block, immediately I will specify the catch block. Because JDBC code by default throwing checked exception. So this point that already we have been repeating. So in the discussion point of view, so I will write the logic within a try block, because JDBC logic that I will write. So first two line is common to load and register the type for driver and establishment of connection. So here I have written, just I am copying. So I copied, just simply I will paste here. So okay. So first line is representing type for driver. for my SQL database loaded, and second, this line is representing connection object is representing establishment of connection. So this part already we know that. Then I will go to the next statement, then create the statement object. So here, which statement object I will create? First of all, I will do the analysis. So here my requirement is a query to retrieve data from a table. So I will create a statement object. Statement is an interface. Statement, statement. So object name is statement equals to con dot create statement. So there is a built-in method create statement. When it is invoking by the connection object, then it is returning statement object. Then it is returning statement object. Then after creating the statement object, I will execute the query. And since my problem statement is a query, so there is a method execute query method. If my requirement is a DQL query, so I will call execute query method. If my requirement is to perform DML operation, then I will call execute update method. If my requirement is to call a stored procedure, then I will call execute method. So here my requirement is to represent a query. So one query that I have to execute. So execute query method that I will call by the statement objects. So statement object, that is statement dot execute execute query method. So execute query method is a such method. It is returning a result set object. It is returning a result set object. So let result set is an interface. So let rs suppose my the result set object. Then within execute query method, the most important thing is, so I will write the required SQL statement for my problem statement. So this is the important point. So I will write, it is a select statement, select star from table name. So exact table name that we have to write. So exact table name is student underscore registration. So select star from student underscore registration. So select star from table name, where select star from table name, where condition, where column name that we have written username and password. So where column name, so column name where username, so exact column name that you have to write. So in my SQL environment, so this is the column name, username and password. In which way that the column name you have written, exactly that you have to specify here, where username equals to. So this syntax that you will remember, single quote and double quote. Single quote, then double quote, then there is a plus, and username value that I have assigned in S1. Okay, then plus, then double quote, then single quote. So and so this, then and username and password, and password equals to, in same way that I can write single quote, double quote, then plus symbol, then password value that I have assigned in S2, then plus symbol, then double quote, then single quote. Okay, so in this way. So this is my required select statement. Select star from table name, where condition is what? Now where username is this, password is this, where username is S1 and password is S2. So then, so based on that column value, username and password value, the server will check, then the If it will be or login will be successful, then the user will go to home page. So now this SQL what statement executed by the server, and the output will assign in RS. So if is there any value, so definitely it will be true. So I will write the logic. Logic is what? So if so result set object RS dot next method. So next method representing the next record. So first record, that means so if arrays dot next method, then if condition is true, then the user, the student will go to home page. So directly I can write response dot send a redirect. Okay, so let s home dot JSP. So s home dot JSP file. Let student home page is s home dot JSP file. So if condition is true, so what is RS? RS is the result set object. So what the RS is containing? The output of this. The output of this. So to already we have some value. So one value for username value Java, password value triple S that we have. So that will assign in RS. So if condition is true, then this line will execute. This is the if body. So this line is representing what? The control directly it will go to what run s home.jsp. That means the output of s home.jsp file will execute. Okay, so then so this is my try block. So then immediately we have to catch block. I will write so exception a. So this part already we have known, e dot print stack trace method. This okay, now control S. Okay, so you see, so where is the problem? Here, so there is a red color cross mark that is coming. So definitely in this line some error statement. The statement wrongly I have written. So now you see no error. So immediately we have to develop home.jsp. Okay, so right click on web app folder, new JSP s home file name is. So this is my student home.jsp. Let it suppose I will write hi. I will develop. We will develop this file in later. First of all, it is working or not, that we will see. Then student home .jsp file, that is home.jsp file or student home page, that we will discuss. So now control is, so if high is coming, then so whatever we had the problem statement, that is a result. Then this is my this, so control S. Okay, so this is my login form, and this is my login process file, or this file is containing the business logic for login form, and this is my home.jsp. Now I will go to my output section, and immediately I will do a refresh button, and what username I will put, you see username is Java, password is triple S. So I will go to my output, username is Java and password is triple S, SSS. Now I will click on login button. So you see, so what the output is coming, you see, so high is coming. That means whatever we had the business logic, that is executing successfully. Now I will design, I will develop the home page. So let it home page, there is a menu bar and one image that I will put it, then whatever that depend upon you, and that it depend upon your analysis. Okay, so it is a very simple thing. So first of all, some menus that we will keep, let it home. Basically, it is a grievance management system project. The student will lodge a grievance. Okay, that it depend upon you actually. So menu bar. So everything that that is available in w3schools.com that I will refer. So you go to let Google. So if I will type, so how to create or menu horizontal, you see in which way that you will search horizontal maneuver in HTML. Okay, so you go through, so w3schools.com, so regulated HTML file, whatever you have. So definitely I will suggest you this site w3schools.com, and you see horizontal navigation bar, horizontal navigation. Okay, suppose any one you choose. So this is the code. So I will copy this code. Okay, so this is the style part, CSS part. I copied first. I will go to home.jsp file and head part. I copied. Okay, so here one title I will insert. Let it student. Let it home page. Okay, then so I will go to the body section. Okay, so this is my body section. I copied. Then I will go to body section. Okay, so here I pasted. Now Control S, Control S. So immediately whatever you are writing the code, any code you are updating, after that you have to save. Now I will go to what my output section. Okay, so again suppose I am refreshing. Username is Java, password is a triple S. I will click on login. You see, so a menu bar came. Okay, so now we can change. We can go to my code. Suppose here instead of news, suppose I will write lodge a grievance or lodge a complaint, whatever you can write. It depend upon you. Lodge a grievance. So when it will click, then suppose lodge.jsp or complaint.jsp. Suppose let it my file complaint.jsp. So it is a very simple things, anchor tag contact. So if I will click on contact, okay, so okay, one thing that I'm doing first about, I copied first about page that this menu, this about menu first I want to keep. So when I will click on about, so then about.jsp will execute. About.jsp will execute, then complaint, then contact.jsp file will execute. Control S. Now I will go to the output, just do a refresh button. You see, so this is my menu bar. This is my menu bar. Now I want to put an image here. I want to put an image. So how I will put an image in this place? So first of all, you download. You have to go to any image. Suppose any college image that we will put. We can put here also any university. Suppose any college, because it is a college project. Okay. Suppose University of Texas. University of Texas image. Okay. So you see, suppose one image, suppose I will put here. Okay, so whatever the image, first of all, you that you have to download, you have to save. Suppose let it my image name is ABC. So I will save. So you go to. So my point is one image, any image that you download from Google. So coming to what my Eclipse environment. So you see, right click on web app folder, then new, you create a folder. So right click on web app folder, then I will go to Wait, right click on then folder. I created a new folder. Let my folder name is images. Click on finish button and you see one folder created. So now that file, so you have to what? Uh, you have to do the copy this abc dot file, just you copy and coming to this, then right click on images folder, then paste. Now just that file, that image file, I what pasted in images folder. So where is images folder? Images is a folder newly I created under web app folder. So suppose you don't know how to insert an image, and for that what will be the HTML code you write. So very simple. So in Google, so same whatever the query is coming to your mind, so you ask how to insert an image in HTML. So whatever the question, so it is arising into our mind. So that question just simply I typed in Google. So I will go through the wcschools.com and you see so many solutions that have come to the picture. So you see, and you see, suppose image this and width height. Okay, let it suppose I copied one line of code. Otherwise, you click on try it yourself. So this suppose I copied. Okay, then I will go to Eclipse environment and then suppose I will, so this is the menu bar logic. So what I will do, suppose I will keep in a div image, suppose one division I will put. So in this way, this is optional. So right control V, simply I will write my image is images folder, right, dot my full file name is abc.jpg, abc.jpg. So this is optional. Alt option is very optional. You cut it, remove it, not an issue. Width equals to 500 and height equals to 600. Okay, so we will check control S. Control S, then I will go to my output section. Okay, just I will do a refresh button. Okay, so width I will update and height I will reduce. So coming to the point, let it width is suppose 800, suppose let it height is 400, suppose let control S. So now I will go to my output section and I will do the refresh button and you see, so image one image. So in this way that an image displayed. Okay, so you can do in this way. Otherwise, so you take your own photo. There is no problem. Any photos that you can take. Suppose in our suppose in our state, actually one college that you can take, NIT Rourkela, NIT Rourkela images. Okay, so good images that we have. Suppose here I will keep save image. JPEG format, let DEF or NIT. Okay, so I saved in this way. So that NIT image that we have to take. So I copied and in Eclipse environment, just I will paste. I will paste NIT. So instead of ABC, that I can write NIT, Control S, then I will do the refresh button. Okay, so in this way that we can insert an image. So in this way we can design our home page. Suppose in there is one footer tag that I can put developed by Priyanka. Okay, so in Google same things, whatever the it is one question is coming to our mind, so that part you write in Google footer tag. footer tag in HTML. Okay, so everything is available, particularly related HTML. So this is my footer tag. I copied. So I will put again another div. So one division I am putting here. This, so I will paste here. Okay, so footer. So we can write in this way. Very simple things that we will write. This part, suppose I quitted. Suppose simply I will write developed by, so your name. So let your name divided by your name Priyanka. So I can put it suppose in center. So here, so this is a purely HTML file. Purely. Now I will I will go to my home page. I will do the refresh button. Developed by Priyanka. So in this way that I design my home page. So I hope you got clarity. So it is very simple things. So the most important is my this point in login form. I provided the username value and password value, but which username value, password value that I provided, whatever the username value and password value that is available in student underscore registration table. Okay, so that value when I am putting, just you see again I am doing refresh, username is Java, password value is triple S, so I will click on login button. So the student is entering into home page. So it is what the clear explanation of login and registration form in JSP. Login form, registration form, and we saw how that form is connecting with a database, and from the database how the data is fetching. So everything that we knew, and this is the first module of this project. So I hope you got clarity.